Greetings watu wangu, mkoaje, mko fiti? Wacheni tujaribu hii content creation, Wacheni tujaribu content creation. Nikikuwa mdogo nilikuwa nasema, "Oh, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a doctor." Form 2 hapo nikasema, nataka kuwa engineer. Form 3, reality. After hapo form 4 nikakuwa energized. Nataka kuwa IT professional. Nataka nikuwe nikihack hizo makompyuta zenyu, una get? After hapo, hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Anyway, guys, welcome to Lodeki podcast. And I'm a student of life. So. And best students are curious. So I've been curious of, creating this podcast video. I'm more of a voice person. And the funny thing is, I joined the creative industry as an actor by the way. Mimi nimeact, watu wangu. Nimeact stage pale, nimekuwa stage, nimekuwa kwa films kadhaa, lines kidogo, kwa TV pale hivyo. Nimefanya tu appearance kiasi. But imagine, these days spendi kutokea mbele ya camera. Even on photos, for me to post one photo, nakuwa nimepiga picha kadhaa. And then sometimes I take photos and don't post. I don't share them because I'm this kind of person, like being in front of camera, I think imenitoka. But when I joined industry, I joined as an actor, by the way. Anyway, guys, welcome to Lodeki Post. And today I want us to watch this video with me. So this is a boys' school. These are boys. These are boys in a school, in a high school. I think high school iko huko South Africa maybe. Just from the comments, I saw this on X, and I kept asking, this is what boys are being taught in school these days. You see, they are catwalking, they are twerking. Man, you can see they are catwalking, they are twerking. So nilikuwa najiuliza wanafunzwa nini, ama they are being taught how it feels to be a girl. How it feels to be a girl. Ama wanafunzwa nini? Wanafunzwa nini, by the way? If you guys can see this video na ujue wanafunza nini, then let me know. Because boys at this particular age needs to be taught entrepreneurship, because they're becoming of age. This is the time, these are teenagers, they're becoming men. They need to be taught entrepreneurship, business, things that make men. We have to accept the fact that men and women are different. We have to accept that men and women are different. The way men are trained for life is different as women are trained for life, to take on life. So at this age, I'm thinking they're supposed to be trained how to be those men. But hapa, wanafunza mwanze catwalk and stuff. Okay, if someone will say wanafunza modeling. I've seen masculine men doing modeling for Gucci, Dior, Prada, Louis Vuitton. There are men who do those type of catwalks, and you see there's masculinity in it. So these ones, I don't know. This is wrong. I think if I were a parent of such a student, kwa hiyo shule, mi ningemtoa. Why ningemtoa? I'll tell you why. They normally say spaghettis are straight until you dip them in water until they turn wet. Now fish, it might pretend to be dead when you've just taken it out of water, but the moment you dip it back in water, it becomes something. You can defeat a crocodile on land, but not in water. Sawa sawa. You can defeat a monkey, maybe in water, but not on land, on trees. What I'm saying is everyone has a strength everyone has not a strength, everyone and each individual and each creature, they have places where they thrive. And when you create that environment for them, they're going to thrive in that environment. This is an old adage story. When you story ya kitambo kunaambiwa, so kuna kuku ilikuwa na maitaga mayai, alafu kwa hiyo mayai kulikuwa na mayai ya eagle, and then when hiyo eagle ilizaliwa, hiyo eagle for the rest of his life ilikuwa kama kuku. Okay, so if hiyo eagle ingezaliwa like normal eagles, ingekuwa hatched like normal eagles, it could have ingekuwa ina fly, but high fly cause imezaliwa kama kuku. The same thing, fish ina thrive kwa water, crocodiles ina thrive kwa water, monkeys ina thrive on land, on trees. So if these kids, you're creating such environment for them to thrive, that's the environment they're going to get used to. If you take them from school and give them this environment and you go hapa nje, they're not going to survive, because you've introduced them to an environment that everything is all fun and games. When I was back in high school, at that particular time, we used to have clubs, and we used to have different clubs. Okay, I was in a boys' school. I didn't go to a mixed school, but if I was in a mixed school, maybe I could have seen something different. But again, still, even within that boys' school, mentors used to come to us in these clubs. So if you're in a club, maybe it's a farming, agriculture, or business, or maybe activism club, mentors used to come and talk to us. And most of the time they could teach us how to be men, how things changes the moment you leave that gate. And you know, some of these things keeps on ringing in our mind. We used to have a teacher back in school kwa anatuambia, ukishatoka kwa hiyo gate, huyo rafiki yako mwenye unacheza naye hapa, hutamuona. Uko nje, watu hawapendi, like the weak will not survive. Unalialia hapa, uko nje huta survive. They used to tell us that. And the truth is, when we stepped out of the school, that's what we're experiencing. That's what we're experiencing. That's what we are going through. Okay? Every time you step out there, you're going to scramble to get something. Even if it's work, hata kama ni jobo, you need to prove to your potential employer that you can do it with no crying. There's a client I once made a documentary for, and he was complaining about modern men. Alikuwa ananiambia, vijana wa siku hizi mbona mnapenda kulialia? Kuna jamaa alikuwa ananishutia hii video kitambo na tuli edit naye mara kama 4, but he cried, akasema he's not doing it again, I'm misusing him, nini. Why is this generation so weak and cry babies all the time? He was asking me, and I told him, sir, I come from a different walk of life. I've come from a life where I know I have to push for me to get things done. I have to push for my space. I have to make it happen for my space. So, which means is I'm strong for all the adversity that come my way. I was listening to 50 Cent. 50 Cent, there's an interview alikuwa anafanya pale hivyo, sawa? Na akasema depression is a luxury. Imagine I agree with him. I agree with him because what causes depression? Different things. Sawa. Different things. Very many things. Maybe there are things that I might not be able to argue with, maybe loss of a loved one or something. But but if it's maybe work related, goals, dreams, nini, it's different. Because Manze huku nje, there's nothing that comes easy. You have to work for everything, especially when you're becoming an adult. You have to work for everything, manze. When you're in 30, you realize no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to give you food. No one is coming to give you that 100 bob. When you're 30, unakosa at a 10 bob. 10 bob utakosa at 30, utakosa 10 bob, utakosa 5 bob. Utaenda kwa family gathering, your nephew atakuomba, uncle nisaidie 10 bob, utamwambia wewe nitakupatia baadaye, but literally hauna, uko na 100 ya kurudi mtaani. It's not easy. Every time you get a job, you have to prove you can do it. In our field, what I do, it's very competitive, And technology, AI is just coming up all the time. Equipment, gadget is coming all the time. You can have a good camera, but you don't have maybe a gimbal. You go to an event, a client anasema, for you to shoot my event, I need you to have a gimbal. You can have a film story kofiti nina nini, but unaenda pale hivyo unaona like for your story to really make sense on a particular scene, you have to use a dolly. You have to track that scene. Maybe there's a scene you have to use a drone, but maybe you don't have that budget for those things, or maybe the crew that you're working with are stuck. Maybe that they haven't evolved with the modern technology. So it's very competitive. Every day something is coming. You cannot survive in this industry if you're not strong. So as I was watching that video, I say to myself, that's not the kind of boys I want to raise. Those are not the kind of boys I want them to come into this world, because it's going to be tough for them. I fear for them. Okay, I'm no motivational speaker. I'm no advisor. I'm no life coach. But I'm just saying, if you're a parent and you're raising boys, just make them to be stronger boys. That's it. My guys, from me to you, let's make our world a better place to live in. Kwaheri.